If you're a fan of time travel and sci-fi films, you're in the right place. In this video, we're showcasing some of the most captivating and thought-provoking films in the genre. Let us know your favorite in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more content and new videos. Source code: Colter Stevens, a soldier sent on a mission to prevent a terrorist attack using a technology called source code, which allows him to relive the final 8 minutes of a person's life. Colter is placed in the body of a man on a train that will soon explode, and his task is to identify the bomber and stop the attack before it happens. As Colter repeatedly experiences the same events, he starts to question not only his mission, but his very existence. He begins to realize there's more to the situation than just preventing an explosion. The film blends science fiction and suspense, exploring themes of identity, fate, and the complexity of time, all while keeping the audience engaged with its mystery and intense pacing. Palm Springs. At a wedding in Palm Springs, Niles and Sarah find themselves stuck in a time loop, reliving the same day over and over again. Initially, they take advantage of the endless repetition, having fun and escaping the expectations of life. But as they continue to experience the same day, their perspectives shift and they begin to grow closer. As they explore their feelings and confront their pasts, they begin to wonder if there is any way out of the loop. The film combines humor and emotional depth, as the characters' bond grows and they learn important lessons about life, relationships, and the passage of time. Predestination. A time-traveling agent is tasked with stopping a terrorist known as the Fizzle Bomber from causing a devastating attack. Throughout his mission, he travels through time, facing a series of challenges and encountering strange twists in the timeline. As he gets closer to the bomber, the agent crosses paths with a mysterious figure named John, whose identity and fate are intricately tied to the mission. As the agent uncovers more secrets about the case, he must confront difficult truths about his own past and the choices he has made. The film dives into themes of identity, time paradoxes, and the consequences of one's actions, with a mind-bending narrative that keeps the audience guessing until the very end. About time. On his 21st birthday, Tim learns from his father that the men in his family have the ability to travel through time. Using this power, Tim decides to change his life by correcting past mistakes and creating the perfect life. As he ventures into the past, he discovers that the true value of life lies not in changing events, but in living with its imperfections. His time travels teach him about the importance of love, family, and appreciating the present moment. This heartwarming romantic drama blends time travel with a deep emotional exploration of life, love, and fate. Safety not guaranteed. A team of journalists investigates an ad placed by a man seeking a companion for time travel, promising safety with no guarantees. They set off to interview him and discover that his claims might not be as crazy as they initially thought. As they dig deeper into his personal life and motivations, they begin to question the nature of time and reality. The film blends comedy and drama while exploring the complexities of human connection and the desire for adventure. It's a charming, quirky story about seeking something greater in life. The Time Traveler's Wife. Henry can involuntarily travel through time, which causes him to pop in and out of different moments of his life. This uncontrollable ability strains his relationship with Claire, the woman he loves, as she experiences their love story in a non-linear way. The film explores their deep bond and the challenges of loving someone whose presence is unpredictable. It delves into themes of fate, loss, and the enduring nature of love, showing how time itself can shape relationships in unexpected ways. It's a poignant and emotional journey through the complexities of time and love. Synchronic. Two paramedics discover a drug called Synchronic, which allows its users to travel through different points in time. As they try to make sense of the bizarre and dangerous effects of the drug, one of them faces the tragic loss of his daughter. The film follows their attempts to understand the nature of time, reality, and how choices affect the past, present, and future. Synchronic is a thrilling exploration of time travel and the emotional consequences of altering the course of one's life. It combines science fiction with deep existential questions. Coherence. A group of friends gathers for a dinner party, only to find their reality distorted when a cosmic event occurs during their evening. As strange things start happening, they realize that they are no longer in the same reality and are experiencing parallel timelines. The friends must navigate this new, unsettling world, trying to figure out how to return to their original reality. The film is a mind-bending exploration of parallel universes, choices, and the unpredictable nature of reality. With its intense atmosphere and psychological twists, Coherence keeps the audience on edge throughout. The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. In this charming time loop story, Mark, a teenager stuck in an endless loop of the same day, meets Margaret, another teen who is also aware of the time loop. Together, they embark on a mission to find the perfect moments in their repeated day. Small, beautiful, and seemingly insignificant moments that add up to something special. As they spend more time together, their connection deepens, and they begin to wonder if they can ever escape the loop. The film explores themes of love, self-discovery, and the fleeting nature of time. It's a heartwarming tale about living in the moment and finding meaning in even the smallest experiences. Mirage. While investigating a mysterious power outage, Vera, a woman living in 2018, discovers a strange connection between her reality and the past. She learns that a tragic event occurred 25 years ago can be altered, leading to a drastic shift in the present. As Vera dives deeper into the mystery, she faces the moral dilemma of whether to change the past, knowing that doing so could have catastrophic consequences. This Spanish thriller combines elements of time travel and suspense, exploring themes of fate, regret, and the consequences of tampering with time. Timecrimes. In this Spanish thriller, Hector, a man living in a remote house, accidentally discovers a time machine. After using it to travel back in time by a few hours, he finds himself in a dangerous situation where he must prevent a series of events from spiraling out of control. As he tries to fix the mess he's created, Hector becomes entangled in a web of time loops and complex choices. The film is a tense, mind-bending exploration of the consequences of time travel, with each decision leading to unexpected and dangerous outcomes. It's a gripping story of suspense and paranoia. Primer. Two engineers, Aaron and Abe, accidentally discover time travel while working on a project in their garage. Initially, they use their discovery for small, personal gains, but soon realize the dangers of meddling with time. As they experiment with their invention, their actions lead to unintended consequences, resulting in a complicated web of timelines and moral dilemmas. The film's complex narrative and technical dialogue challenge the viewer to think deeply about the nature of time, choices, and the potential dangers of tampering with the fabric of reality. Primer is a thought-provoking, cerebral exploration of time travel. The Infinite Man. Dean, a man obsessed with his ex-girlfriend Lana, creates a time machine to relive their past and fix the mistakes he made in their relationship. However, as he keeps using the machine, things spiral out of control. Dean's repeated attempts to perfect their relationship only lead to more confusion as he encounters multiple versions of himself and Lana. The film delves into themes of love, obsession, and the unintended consequences of altering the past. The Infinite Man is a quirky and darkly comedic take on time travel, focusing on the complexities of relationships and the dangers of trying to control the past. Volition. James, a man who suffers from precognitive visions, is trapped in a repetitive cycle of his life. He can see the future, but his attempts to change it are futile. When he foresees his own death, he becomes determined to break the cycle and change his fate. As James tries to outsmart his visions, he finds himself caught in a web of deception, betrayal, and danger. The film explores themes of free will, fate, and the consequences of knowing the future. With a gripping narrative and unexpected twists, Volition challenges viewers to think about the limits of control and the nature of destiny. Time Lapse. A group of friends discovers a camera that takes photographs of the future. The camera's pictures reveal glimpses of events to come, and the friends start using it to their advantage. However, as they grow more obsessed with their newfound power, they begin to face unintended consequences. The film explores the moral dilemmas of knowing the future and the dangers of using that knowledge for personal gain. As tensions rise and trust begins to break down, the characters find themselves trapped in a race against time, trying to undo the damage they've caused. Time Lapse is a tense and thrilling exploration of fate and the ethical use of power. Beyond the infinite 2 minutes. In this Japanese film, Kato, a cafe owner, discovers that his TV can show images from 2 minutes in the future. Initially amazed by the discovery, Kato and his friends start experimenting with the TV, leading to unexpected and often hilarious results. However, the situation becomes increasingly complex as they try to control the flow of time. The film blends science fiction with comedy, exploring the possibilities and limitations of time manipulation. Beyond the infinite 2 minutes is a fun and imaginative take on time travel. with a unique premise that plays with the concept of time in unexpected ways. Frequently asked questions about time travel. Three friends, Ray, Pete, and Toby, find themselves in a series of strange and unpredictable time travel situations while at a pub. As they try to navigate their bizarre journey through time, they encounter paradoxes, future versions of themselves, and increasingly strange realities. The film uses humor to explore the consequences of time travel and the complexities of alternate timelines. Through witty dialogue and quirky characters, Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel delivers a lighthearted, comedic take on time travel, while still posing some thought-provoking questions about fate, destiny, and the nature of time. Flashback. Frederick, a man who's haunted by the disappearance of his childhood friend, finds himself suddenly transported back in time to the night of her disappearance. As he relives events and uncovers long-buried secrets, he begins to question the nature of reality and the possibility of changing the past. The film is a psychological thriller with elements of time travel, blending mystery, suspense, and emotional drama. Flashback explores themes of memory, identity, and the desire to rewrite history, all while keeping viewers on edge with its twists and revelations. ARQ. In a dystopian future where society has collapsed, a couple, Renton and Hannah, find themselves trapped in a time loop while trying to protect a mysterious device called ARQ. The device has the ability to generate unlimited energy, making it a key to survival for both the corporate forces and rebels fighting for control. Each time Renton dies, the loop resets, forcing him to relive the same moments again and again with slight changes. As the couple struggles to figure out how to stop the loop and prevent the device from falling into the wrong hands, they must confront their own moral choices and growing distrust. RQ is a tense, fast-paced sci-fi thriller that explores themes of survival, trust, and the consequences of technology. Project Almanac. A group of teenagers stumbles upon a time machine created by one of their late fathers. They initially use it for fun, traveling back in time to change small personal events, but things quickly spiral out of control. As they alter the past, they realize that their actions have unintended consequences, leading to increasingly dangerous situations. With the timeline constantly shifting and their lives at risk, the group must find a way to set things right before it's too late. Project Almanac combines the excitement of time travel with the dramatic consequences of meddling with the past, highlighting the complexities of fate and free will. Boss Level. Roy, a Special Forces operative, finds himself stuck in a time loop where he repeatedly dies in violent ways. Each time he dies, he wakes up at the beginning of the day and tries again. As Roy uncovers the mystery behind the loop, he learns that his life is part of a larger conspiracy involving a powerful tech company. With the help of a few allies, Roy races against time to break the loop and uncover the truth, all while facing relentless attempts on his life. Boss Level is a high-octane action film that blends time travel, dark humor, and thrilling combat, offering an exciting ride for fans of adrenaline-fueled sci-fi. See You Yesterday. Cleo and her brother Sebastian invent a time machine to help Cleo get into a prestigious school. However, when Sebastian is killed by the police, Cleo is determined to use the time machine to save him. She repeatedly travels back in time, attempting to alter the events leading up to his death. But each attempt leads to new complications and unintended consequences. The film combines elements of time travel with a powerful social message, addressing issues like police brutality and systemic racism. See You Yesterday is a poignant, emotional exploration of loss, grief, and the desire to rewrite history for a better future. Happy Accidents. Ruby, a quirky woman who works in a diner, falls in love with Sam, a man who claims to be a time traveler from the future. Sam insists that he's from the 23rd century and that he's been sent to prevent a devastating event. Despite his strange claims, Ruby is drawn to him, and they begin a relationship. As Sam's story seems increasingly implausible, Ruby must decide whether she believes him or if he's simply delusional. Happy Accidents is a romantic dramedy that blends time travel with themes of love, fate, and personal growth, exploring how relationships shape the future.